to be here. It's so nice to see you again. And you all look wonderful. Nicely dressed up. Your storytelling was so good. It was better than mine. I think you should take over the classes now. Some of you told very good stories. Chanting was excellent from PV3. Very good to see they chant so many verses of the Bhagavad Gita. Everyone did wonderful. Now I'll share a small story about Shri Krishna. So I think some of you have studied Bhagavatam and you shared what you had learned. When Bhagavan was a very small boy, maybe 7-8 years old, he used to go out with his friends. His friends were called the Gopas. Yeah? And him and the Gopas would go out and they would play. They would play ball games, play cricket, wrestle sometimes. All these things, play fighting, all these type of things they would do. But it was said that Lord Krishna was destined to kill the evil king Kamsa. And when the evil king had heard that it is Shri Krishna who is going to kill him, then he sent out many of his thugs to go and beat up and kill Shri Krishna. His thugs came in different forms. Sometimes they came in the form of a bull, sometimes in the form of a donkey, sometimes in the form of a snake. They came in all different forms. And one time, it came in the form of a bird. This bird is called a heron. And the heron is the one. It stands on its one leg, a very thin leg. And it stands on the one leg in the swamp. And in that swamp, it stands and it's very nice, it's very beautiful, it's very white. But its head is always down because it's always looking at what fish are circling so we can grab that fish and eat it. So this thug of Kamsa had come in the form of this heron bird called Bakasura he was called. And he was sitting there perfectly still as though he was in meditation. Because he was so still, even the boys did not recognize he was there. They started playing near him. And the Gopas started playing near him. Everyone started playing near him. And they came closer and closer. And then even Sri Krishna came close. And when Sri Krishna came close, then that Bakasura opened his mouth and bit Krishna and tried to gobble up Krishna in his mouth. But Krishna is God only. And Krishna said, "Oh, you're gobbling me up? Don't you know you can't digest me? I'm too strong. You can't bite me." So, as much as Bakasura was trying to eat Krishna, nothing was happening. Krishna was smiling. In fact, Krishna also went inside his mouth. Had a look around inside and said, "What's happening here?" And he said, "You need to go to the dentist. You need to do some flossing. You have some old food sitting back here, undigested. You may need braces as well. I hear they have different colors you can put on your teeth." He was giving all this advice to Bakasura. And then Bakasura was trying to eat and go to Krishna, but nothing happened. And Krishna, all of a sudden, he became hot. Very hot. So hot, it was like fire in the throat of Bakasura. That Bakasura could not stand this Krishna, spat him out. Like sometimes if you eat green chili, and then it burns in your mouth, Then you say, Amma, Amma, Tanni, Amma, Water, now it's burning. Bakasura's mouth was burning because Sri Krishna had gone in and heated the whole thing. He kicked it up. As he jumped up, then Sri Krishna looked at that Bakasura. But still that Bakasura wanted to gobble up Krishna. Crazy only this Bakasura was. But Krishna said enough. He looked at his watch. Playtime is over. And he grabbed that Bakasura by his beak and pulled the beak so far apart that his mouth completely broke open. And he broke open and that Bakasura he was dead. And the earth was rid of one more demon. Now, this is a very simple story about this one demon. But in the Bhagavatam, we will read so many of these type of demons come. And these stories and episodes are very short. Krishna comes and defeats one, kills one, throws one, pulls one, breaks one. And many times we think, what is going on? What is happening? Krishna is coming and beating everyone up. And that's why the Bhagavatam 3 spoke very beautifully about symbolism. Actually, all these asuras, they represent demonic thoughts in our mind. In our mind, we have got these thoughts which are negative. Negative thinking. This Bakasura represents a negative thought called hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is when you pretend to be something on the outside, but on the inside you feel very different. So we pretend to be very good on the outside. That's why Bakasura was white and looking like he was in meditation, like a great yogi, noble person, pretending to be very good on the outside. But where's his eyes? He's always looking down. He's always looking at who he can prey upon. Same way, when this negative quality of hypocrisy comes to our mind, we start creating two me's. The true me and then a mask. We put a mask on. And this mask is what we want the world to see us as. We want the world to see us as this wonderful, successful, friendly, popular, rich, handsome, good-looking person. We want the world to see us like that. But sometimes we don't even believe we are like that. And sometimes we don't even want to be like that. Sometimes we have to make ourselves look so beautiful because everyone else is doing it. Yeah? So the minute the first grey hair comes, you have to make a decision. First grey hair is quite easily pluck. The decision is quite simple. But the problem is, as you pluck, it starts coming back. And then another one starts coming back. And then another one starts coming back. And all of a sudden, more grey hair starts coming. You have to make a decision. Do you pluck or do you paint? Because if you keep on plucking, you're going to have patches all over your face because the grey is coming everywhere. So then you decide paint. What does everyone else do? Everyone else is painting? Everyone is painting. Okay. Sunday morning painting. Sunday morning painting. Lock the doors, make sure no one comes in the house. No visitors. Painting session. Glad to wrap your head. Keep that down there. We see what everyone else is doing. At school, we see the popular kids that got Nike shoes. And then we say, I want Nike. We see in high school people with the latest Apple phone. 11. And we want Apple. And the only apple we get from Amma is the apple. That's it. You want an apple? We got plenty of apples. Go to the fruit basket. Next to the orange, there's an apple. Take it. Costs 50 cents. But your phone costs $1,500. Now when we want this $1,500 phone, we don't even know what to do with it. Besides taking selfies. We have no friends to go. We have no data in our plan. Our parents won't allow us to sign up to Netflix. YouTube is boring. Huh? We have no need for that phone, but everyone else has got an Apple. Previously, your parents have been hand-me-down phones, isn't it? And your parents have been buying these random Android phones from India for 150 rupees. And you don't even know what this brand is. Huh? Unshushu. What is Unshushu? I don't know. The latest Unshushu brand. Huh? And when they give it to you, it's already got a crack in it, it's broken, half the functions don't work. Huh? And the only thing it does is called Amma. It doesn't do anything else. It's programmed only to call Amma Napa and receive text from Amma Napa, which then says, where are you? Are you home? Are you on the way home? Are you walking on the path? How many minutes will you be home? Have you eaten? Have you not eaten? This is it. But we want that apple. Huh? So many different things we want. Whether it's the latest shoes, whether it's fancy clothes, whether it's fancy phones. The question, there's nothing wrong with wanting these things. The question is, you gotta ask yourself, do you really want and need it, or are you doing it because others have got it? And in our life, this is a question we'll have to continually ask ourselves. Am I doing this because everyone else is doing it, or am I doing this because I want to do it? There are two selves. There's our true self, and then there's the mask. The mask makes us do what everyone else is doing. Either what other people are doing, or what keeps other people happy. If it keeps other people happy, I do it, but inside I hate it. I hate it, but I do it to keep others happy. Huh? These are different masks that we put on. Yeah? What we have to do is start training ourselves to listen to what do we really want to do. What is our plan? What is our vision? Bakasura's vision was on everyone else. His vision was low. A low vision means you keep looking at what everyone else is doing. You don't come to understand what you want to do. What is your plan for life? What are your aspirations? What are your milestones that you seek to achieve? Or is it just what everyone else is doing? What my work colleague is doing, I'll do that. We have to find out truly what is going on within our heart. Yeah? That's why Bakasura is the one whose attention is always on someone else. Always looking at someone else. Their wealth, their success, their status, how obedient their children are. It's always looking at that. And it misses what's actually happening in front. That's why Krishna says this quality of continually looking and comparing yourselves to everyone else. He said this is a bad quality. And there is, I will destroy that quality. Remove that negativity. But as we keep on looking at everyone else, you know what happens? We feel very low about ourselves. Because what is everyone else showing? What is everyone else showing on Instagram and Facebook? Only all the wonderful things they're doing, isn't it? Everyone shows how beautifully they dressed up, having done the painting, having done the haircut, having gone on a holiday. Then you take all your photos from Facebook. No one takes a photo of Sunday morning sleeping. in your pajamas, washing the dishes. No one shows that. Or eating too much pakora, samosa, sitting on the couch with your belly sticking out. No one takes a photo and shows that. We take a photo of only the best of us. So when we are looking at everyone else, we keep on comparing ourselves to that facade. We don't really see what goes on inside the house and inside their lives. Everyone looks happy. Huh? But when you speak to them, or when I speak to them, or when they come and speak to me for counseling, then I realize happy on the outside is not necessarily happy on the inside. We have to take care of the inside. That's what Bhagavan wants. Bhagavan said, take care of what's happening within you. And Bhagavan says, I will give you the strength. Think of me and place Bhagavan in your heart. And he says, when I am in your heart, you shift your attention to me. You shift your attention away from what everyone else is doing. And if you see the life of Sri Krishna, he lived a life of pure happiness and joy, giving joy to all, but never compared himself to anyone else. In fact, Sri Krishna had one of the lowest status in society. Born into a jail and raised on by the cowherds. His status was so low, but he kept on bringing joy and happiness. He didn't care what other people thought. He knew his mission in life and he fulfilled that, irrespective of what other people had to say. And Krishna had plenty of critics. Today he still has critics. Non-stop are the critics of Sri Krishna. Why he danced with gopis, why he did this, why he killed this demon, why he did that thing. Plenty of people still questioning Krishna. But he knew his mission and he fulfilled it. Same way, we have to spend time with ourselves. Find out what our mission in life is. And when you find your mission in life, follow that. Don't look down and see what other people are doing. One of the easiest ways to start bringing this into your life is to picture a better version of yourself. Don't picture your friend. Don't picture what other people are doing. Picture a better version of yourself. And keep that version of yourself with you. That version you keep looking at. Yeah? You might want to be kinder. You might want to be more compassionate. You might want to reduce your anger. You might want to have more confidence. That version of yourself is what you focus on. Don't focus on others. How you express confidence may be very different to how the person next to you expresses confidence. Some people are very good at speaking on microphones and commanding the attention of the whole. That doesn't mean they're confident. But to make friends with the one person who everyone has kicked out of the gang, that requires courage. To say hello to the one person that no one else is talking to, that requires courage. You don't have to be a leader and stand in front of a podium to show courage. Courage can be shown in so many ways. Sharing what you have with those less fortunate requires courage. Consoling people in stress and grief requires courage. This all requires strength. So in this way, Sri Krishna really is the better version of ourselves. But what we want to do, look within yourself and you create your own better version. And every day meet that version, remember that version. And each day you try to live up to this version of you within. All of a sudden the mask will drop. And all that is left is one, you. This duality of mask and yourself is removed. And with that, conflict is removed, confusion is removed, doubt is removed, and sorrow is removed. Life becomes wonderful. Every moment becomes great joy, and with that, you end up living like Krishna. Each moment was great joy. you rejoice and you are able to share it with others. In this way, this is a one episode of Krishna Charitra. Each episode can be dissected and understood in this way. Okay? So I'm very happy the children are all learning these episodes, because you should know the story first. Then when you know the story, then you can understand all this symbolism. Okay? So this is our message for today.